Hi, math students. You really do not need the materials that I'm showing you right now. I'm just using them to help you understand your workbook in a minute. So it's good to remember how this 10 frame works, and maybe it will help you with your workbook. So it will be up to you if you want to use it or not. So remember that the top row and the bottom row of the 10 frame are the same. So how many boxes are in the top? Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then one more makes 6, and then 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. So we already know that the top row has 5. So if we see this many blocks or ants or pictures of any kind, we don't really have to count these anymore. We can just go 5, 6. So we're going back to practice counting and writing numbers. We haven't done that for a while. It's time to review. So if you see this many, you do not need to count each one. You know it's 5, and then just one more is the next number on the number line, 6. 5, one more will always be 6. I'm hoping you can do that without the number line, that you just know because you know how to count. And so if you saw this many in a picture or on the frame, again, you don't need to count that row. You know it's 5, and then just keep counting. 5, 6, 7, 8. If you really cannot do it without the number line, use the number line for a little bit. 5, 6, 7, 8. If you need the number line for a little bit, use it and then take it away and see if you can get it without the number line. All right, so let's take a look now at why I was using that for the workbook page that you are going to do today. So here's the page, and see how they lined up these ants as if they were on a 10 frame. Yeah, so it's like this, as if, and if this helps you, you may do it like this, and then they're each in a box. The ants are each in their own little box. If that helps you count, good, because we're not counting each one. Remember, we're just going 5, and one more makes 6, and then you're writing your 6. And again, I hope you can write numbers without always looking at the number first. I hope we've learned so much about numbers that we don't need to see it. We can see it in our own brain and then write it. Now, sometimes you will write backwards. That's just what you do in kindergarten. It is not horrible. It's just what happens in kindergarten. And then your school helper says, that's the right number, it's just backwards, try again. And if they say that, you might just be able to erase and try again and just do it. If you have to look at the number line, do that. But if you can figure it out without, that's a good place to be now. All right, so this is just the top row. Yeah, it's just those 5. And then there's 5, and you keep counting. This one is tricky because they didn't put it in a 10 frame. Sometimes there are just piles of ants, and you can't make them go in little rows. So you might want to look for the head of each ant. The head, and count the heads because they're on top of each other. And some are going this way and some are going this way. Ooh, be careful on this one. Give it a try. Fix any backwards numbers, please. Now I'm going to look here a second. Yeah, I couldn't remember if I wanted you to do this page, but I think we will save it for the next time. And yeah, that will be good. And then you may stop with math after this and take a picture of it and show me your great numbers. Excuse me. Bye.